All right, and please welcome to the stage your next comedian, James Sommers.
Reminds me of something. How are we tonight? Yeah. All right. So I am in the strange age where last week I bought a drum set and knee wraps. Yeah. That's what a middle-age crisis when you can't afford a Ferrari looks like. I admit I'm very selfish, but fortunately for me, I'm in a relationship with a middle child. She's used to not being heard. I'm kidding. No, listen, I listen to her. I've talked to her about how it's tough growing up a middle child, not feeling heard, not feeling seen, feeling invisible. One time she told me this really sad story where well, I don't remember the whole story because I wasn't listening, but I know it was very, very, very sad. No, I'm kidding. Listen, I'm actually what's called an active listener, which means I listen, I validate, and then I ask a question. She was upset the other day about something happened at work, and I said, I listened, I validated what happened. I said, that must have been very difficult. I said, but let me ask you something. What does this have to do with me? I'm joking. She's great. She's in the back there. She's very smart, much smarter than me, which is very frustrating when you watch a movie with her because she figures out the big plot twist much faster than I do. Years ago when we saw A Sixth Sense, 15, 20 minutes into the movie, she's like, he's dead. Which is very, very frustrating, you know? I would have liked to have figured that out myself, but chances are I never would have. To this day, I would have been like, well, if he's dead, how come he's having dinner with his wife? That was a very scary movie. I don't like scary movies. Some people, you guys like horror films? Yeah. I don't like horror movies. And I don't like the horror movie, which we've all seen, where a couple gets their dream house way under market value. You know where I'm going. But it's haunted, but they fucking stay. Why? Because they got such a great deal. Come on, that is such a silly, I used to think that was the most silly, most unrealistic concept ever. Until I moved to LA. And I started looking for a house. I get it. Listen, if I could find a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath house, little backyard, a pool, for maybe 400 grand, that I had to share with the ghost of a murdered family that lived there, I make that deal every time. And you're like, will that be scary? Well, you know what's scary? It's a house under the 405 with no working plumbing going for $1.2 million. I think that's scary. So I'll deal with the ghosts. Thank you. God. Brutal in this place. Anyway. But listen, I think it'd be scary at first, right? The first night you wake up and there's the ghost children looking down at you like, we'd like to play. That's scary. But I know me, I'd get used to it. After a while, I'd get pissed off. We'd like to play. Listen, freaks, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I have to get up for work tomorrow. You need to get lost. We want to play, Okay, now I'm angry, and I see why your father murdered you. He just wanted some sleep. You have friends come over, you gotta let them know what's going on. It's like, hey, listen, guys, if you use the pool and you see a woman floating at the bottom, don't worry about it. She's already dead. Ed, put the phone down. You don't need to call 911. We talked about that. That was the wife. Remember, her husband knew she couldn't swim. Now she's at the bottom of the pool for eternity. Relax, put your suit on and go in. Freak. Well, listen, it is hard. We are looking for a house here. And I'll tell you, the first thing you notice when you look for a house is you begin to lower your standards dramatically. I had to go to Home Depot the other day, and I walk in, and I see one of those sheds, you know, the pre-made sheds, and I go inside, and I'm looking around, and I'm thinking, I could live in this thing. I could raise a family of 4 in this thing. I was going to buy it. I almost bought it. But it was $750,000. I can't afford a shed in this town. Anyway, you guys have been great. Thank you so much. Thank you.